your second year. What sort of things have you accomplished in the last year going forward?
The biggest thing for us is just learning how to fit defensively, where our fits are, and offensively just who to block. And there's a lot of different terminology that we've got going on, and our kids are starting to figure that out. And you know, if we're at least going to the right people, we have a chance to be successful.
You guys play such a tough schedule. I mean, every single game out there is just a dogfight. But how does that prepare you for district play?
Well, last year in our first 8 games, 6 of the opponents were ranked in the top 10 or had been ranked. And a 7th was Ozark, who is extremely athletic, and an 8th was Republic, who has a great program over there. So it is a tough schedule, but you know, that's part of playing in the big COC. You're not going to play any better competition throughout the state in the Class 4 and 5 level. And we get into districts, and we have a tough district as well with a lot of the OC schools. And you know, that's a tough conference as well, but we ought to be prepared, and hopefully we can come out of that either first or second and get into the playoffs.
You move up to Class 5, and you know, for a 1-9 team, that can't be a great thing.
Yeah.
But kind of maybe a mindset that it's a growing program.
Yeah, you know, it doesn't. Class 4, Class 5, it really doesn't matter. In Southwest Missouri, in Class 4, there's a lot of good teams. In Southwest Missouri, in Class 5, there's a lot of good teams. I don't know that it's any difference in playing Webb City or playing Ozark or Nixa. There's, you know, Ozark and Nixa being the Class 5 schools, and Branson and Neosho and some of those folks. So, you know, I don't know that it matters for us whether we're Class 4 or Class 5. If you go up to the state games, there's not a big difference between Kearney and Lee Summit West and Webster Groves and some of the other Class 5 schools that have been up there the last few years. So, you know, we'll be glad to have an opportunity in our district, and we got to get in the top 2 and then let the cards fall where they will.
Tell me about some guys that you're excited about this year.
We've got a senior, Calvin Keysweater. He's a military kid, military background, great student. Has not played a lot of football, started football as a freshman, and he's really come a long ways. He's a linebacker that is 205 pounds, and because he's a tough kid, he'll also be playing on the offensive line for us, and he's probably our best overall football player. The Nunn brothers, Zach and Cole, Zach starts on defense at defensive end, and he's a kid that started last year but was actually not quite ready physically. Well, he's added 20 pounds and a lot stronger and a lot quicker and a lot faster, and he's going to be pretty darn good this year. And then Cole Nunn, one of the triplets, Cole, the second brother, is our starting center, and he is really doing a good job and doing a good job as a senior leading our O-line.
I think you have to replace a 2-year starting quarterback, right?
Yes and no. By the last 3 or 4 games last year, Jacob McGuire was starting at quarterback for us, and so that gave us a little jump start on this year, and so we should be good to go.
Fall is almost upon us. You know, it's always a good time of year. I mean, is there a reason for excitement for the fans?
Yeah, we're excited. Our kids have worked extremely hard. We've done what it takes to be successful. We're practicing hard. We're bunches stronger, bunches quicker. Just overall, our team speed is better. It just comes down to, when the lights turn on, are we going to have the right mindset to go get it done? And I think our kids are ready for that. We're ready for that challenge, and you know, it is exciting for us, and we're ready for the season to start.
You come from a coaching family. What's the biggest thing that you try to impress upon them?
Football-wise is mindset, and you know, there is a definite mindset that has to change in order to be successful in football. Physically, we've got great kids here at Willard, and we did last year as well. We had 3 or 4 kids last year that were as good physically as any I've coached, and that is the same with this group as well. But we've got to get the right mindset and believe that we can be successful in football, and if we do that, we will.